Good evening and hello. I am Xavier Azure, here to do a live review of temporarily free game over on Epic, a Touch Type Tale. It says that it's a typing-based RTS, possibly some puzzle elements in here. Does seem like it should be interesting. Managed to get it pulled down right after work. Seems to have installed fine. And for the live review, what my plan here is that I'm going to go through and in fact, we're going straight from launch as soon as possible over on this. So I launch it, I set the game capture over, and all I've gotten so far is just it's in the launcher. That is it. So you will be seeing this as I see it. First time, completely blind. So do be careful with the audio. Let me know if the levels get unbalanced on this. Since a lot of times I find out that you need to turn some of this stuff down right off the bat. But can't do that till we hit the main menu, so we'll see what happens. All right, and well, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So it'll launch over here. It is starting. Popping up. Capture goes. Here we are.
Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land, where a little
Pumpernickel
boy
Studio,
with a
huh?
typewriter changed the course of history. Witness the beauty, variety, and charm of this place, where the fingertips of this boy decided the outcome of rebellions, monumental battles, and a cook-off.
Yeah, I play mini games, it looks like.
Ahead of myself. Let's start from the beginning.
All right. Decent starting off on thing here. Okay. English, lowercase, no. Oh, make sure caps is off. Yeah, we can with that. And sure, we'll allow that. Video settings, window, yes. Facing on, yes. Let's go ahead, crank this up as far as we can go here. Alright. It looks good over on this side. Not getting any weird transparency issues with the model this time. So I'm pretty sure I've got the green screen set, so hopefully I can stay that way. Audio. Okay, this with master volume already at half. Turn the music down a bit. Put some volume down a bit. Alright, it would be nice if... That's a lot of options. It'd be nice if we could actually preview them. Okay, no, that's just your button doesn't do anything in the menu. So we'll start with classic. See if we can change them in-game and get something interesting. Because with the premise of this, it does seem like it needs a good clacky keyboard. So we may get an option for that. Okay, so we got top row here, mid row. Alright. So putting the actual selection over as primary keys on the keyboard for a touch typing thing, either that limits the words they can use, or I suppose we have to see how it goes. Accessibility. Okay. That is actually a good way to handle it on here. Rather than presets, just, hey, here's what the base colors are. If you can't see it, change it to one that you like. Or whatever works for you. A little more complex than just going with the presets, but I don't know. If we got anyone who's colorblind, chime in. Let me know if you think that this is better or not. You can't really vote over on that one. Let's see. Twitch integration. maybe in a bit. Let's see how it goes first before we unlock chaos mode here. Okay. So one thing that I do notice right off the bat, I'm clicking here. You have to click fairly close over to the word. In fact, it has to be in the same column here as interactive. No, even closer than that. Alright, so ding a point over on this here, just on the UI. Minor. There's plenty of points. Control chaos. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, you haven't been leashed in the first place, unless you got something really interesting going on over there. So I can't unleash you if you've never been to begin. Alright, Touch Type Tale is a difficult game that will test your typing skills and strategic thinking. Well, first one is kind of about 60% of my day job there, to be honest. Not to mention coder. Typing is rather important. And strategic thinking, I think I'm fair at it. Each level will present you with a unique set of challenges to overcome. While there are many ways to enjoy Touch Type Tale, we encourage you to challenge yourself, as we think that is when TTT really shines. Good luck. Okay, let's see what you got here. Alright, easy. Difficulty level for people who are just starting to type, who never played an RTS before. Good choice for people who are looking for a way to just take in the story and scenery of the game. Alright, normal. Offer a minor challenge, have time to mess up a little and to experiment. Hard, default difficulty level. Good for learning the rules of the game the hard way while being presented with a tough challenge. Oh, come on. We all know coders just hit one button that does the work for them. No. Anyone brings up vibe coding, I will ban you. Vibe coding, no. LLMs do not belong anywhere near a code base. Alright, very hard. Recommended for real-time strategy veterans that can type at an average speed. Heroic, insanely challenging. Requires intimate knowledge of the rules of the game. Some levels can only be won by thinking outside the box. Oh, I know. Run the game with the... Oh. No, that wasn't the save function that he was doing there, Chaos. That specifically was for the UI. That's what he was routing it back through there for. Yeah. Yeah, we have both shared that story many times, because that was someone who we were working on a project that we still hope to actually complete one of these days. And yeah, that... He didn't... I think that was around when he kind of stopped working on the project, wasn't it? I'm concerned. Basically took everything he did, scrapped it, did it all over again. He probably didn't really feel appreciated, but all things considered, especially with some of the stuff that happened afterwards with him, I think we're better off in this case. Yeah, stop coding altogether. Okay, I didn't mean to crush him that badly. But... and you hit a wall, either you learn or you give up. And in that case, I guess it was give up. Poppin'. Okay, starting from here. Pop, pop, pop. Glenfort. Oh, we got unlock system here. Artwork, characters, and a secret. Okay. Got some stuff to poke in for. Alright, and it lets you change the difficulty at any time. That is a nice touch. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Just doing that whole thing again. Beginnings, Chapter 1. It's either you get a star ranking of up to 5 or up to 5 subsections within here. See how it goes. Okay, and then you can change it again in here. It just sets the default. Alright. Okay, so it looks like you can do a skirmish on the map. Challenge for something. Don't describe what it is yet, but I suppose I'll find out. Journey begins.
In a small village called Glenfoot, in a kingdom named Minsteria, in a faraway land, ruled by the wise and righteous King Carl,
Shiny crown.
named Paul. Leading
That looks like more like a zombie than a kid, but okay.
Glenfoot wasn't particularly easy. Seeking refuge, Paul spent most of his time with a kind of weird and immensely busy wizard, known by the name of Adalbert. One morning, when Paul arrived at the wizard's laboratory to sort through the troll toenail collection again, a most peculiar apparatus with dozens of switches and a glowing vial caught his eye. Fascinated by its clicking sounds and curious beyond measure, Paul began to type.
Huzzah. Yeah, it sounds like you hit a wall and find a way through it. Sometimes I do wind up giving up. I can be pretty damn stubborn about things, but I generally try to find a way through. Let's see. Touch tap tail is controlled by typing on a keyboard. Make sure to use capital letters where applicable. Lowercase only mode can be activated from the menu. Alright. Typing the word above the building. Once the subscreen lets you interact with that building. Ah, okay, so gotta keep popping that to get speed. Oh, what are you doing? I told you countless times not to trifle with my instruments. Now look what you've... Actually, your fingers. I'm sure this was not intended in a creepy way. They're astonishingly nimble. I've never before seen their like. Let's try this. That gold you just mined will be of no use just lying here. Hire workers in the village to collect it. Ah, on multiple screens. Hired by the day and will stop collecting gold at night. I'm getting a scene on the clock. Build a farm on the building plots to ensure income through the night. Hey, Teresia. Welcome in. Let's check out a game I haven't played before here. Currently just first run through on everything, and best part is it's temporarily free, so if you like it, you can go ahead and grab it off Epic at some point within the next week here. Excellent. Farm's under construction. Now we can lie back and... Adalbert. Mayor Caroline, whatever is the matter? Bandits. Rumpel and his gang have captured a farm and the barracks on the other side of the village. How are you? Doing pretty good. Had a slow day at work here, but managed to get through it. Didn't get delayed by construction today, so that's nice. Got right home. Start dinner. Time to stream. How things go on your end? Ha ha ha. Take whatever you want, boys. The king seems to be busy. There's no one here to stop us. Oh, we must slave Glenfoot. Build a barracks on the remaining building plot. We'll have to recruit some swordmen. Because I was over there. Keep it up. Well, thank you. I certainly plan to. Hope things go well your end, too. It's not like you had to spend anything, Chaos.
Building complete.
Construction of the farm is complete. Plant wheat and wait for it to grow. Alright. Okay, so they just tick up over on there. How often do I stream? Right now, my schedule is I'm going Tuesdays. I'm doing full playthroughs. Currently on Sulaco. Not sure how far I've gotten in that so far, but I've done 3 streams. Made it to level, I want to say 6, might be 7. Thursdays, I'm doing these live reviews. And let's see, Fridays, I'm not streaming directly. I'm going over on Controlled Chaos's YouTube channel, and we're doing Tabletop RPG. Admittedly, it got canceled for this week because one of the players had a thing that he forgot about. Well, let us know ahead of time, so at least we're not waiting around for half an hour first. And then Sundays, I'm doing development. So I'm going over... Currently, I'm working on making improvements over onto my model here. And then afterwards, if I've still got time, just grab something at random, whatever it feels like, and finish off the night with that. Ideally, I might try and get some more in on there as well, but that's what I'm trying to commit to, barring life, illness, and all sorts of other junk. Barracks is ready. Activated to recruit some swordmen. Every barracks controlled. Increases maximum number of swordmen you can recruit. Alright, so get 8 of them there. First unit building activated. Train a basic unit costs 20 gold. Now train units until run out of gold. Or reach a unit limit. Okay, so that part gets automated. That'll be handy. You can stop auto recruiting units by typing the word down there. Fairs. Alright. If one can help you create a VTuber model. Well, I mean, you can see I've got one right here. It's still got some work going on it there. I do have someone I've got in mind for kind of taking the finishing touches once I get it up to like version 0.9, where it's like gone as far as I can go with it. And then I just need someone to basically just polish it and make it exceptional. But thank you for the offer. My first swordman unit is trained and ready. Move them out and regain control of Glenfort. Attack the Blessed Bandits as soon as you feel ready. The sooner they're gone, the better. Ah, caps. Okay, they're still going. Didn't work for 4 years. Check out my portfolio on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, again, Tracy, I do appreciate the work. I mean, this other person I'm looking at, I want to say EP Lofi, may have forgotten the name on there. Oh, great, my tablet's dying. I've seen some of their work there, and the way they've got their style, it actually looks really interesting. And they've done, I mean, just straight 2D textures, no specular mapping, anything. They actually got some gold ornamentation on one of the sample models they did. It was looking, I mean, it was looking like they took that thing through max. If your model polish looks, add more highlights to the textures. Yeah, well, like I said, first I need to get the base levels for everything in, then see if I can get some more detail in. Then when I hit that limit, then take it over to Lofi. Especially because they're also going to do, well, I can't say that they are going to because I haven't actually done a commission to them yet, but the plan is that they also offer getting the full AR kit tracking that I'd been mentioning on there. I guess something with a little more detail than just what we have here. Alright, we just matured to a beautiful gold, ripe for harvest. Harvest crop for gold, and sow new seeds. Okay. Alright, so that is plenty there. We got 8. Let's kick him off and see how we fight. Keeps going. Well, Alright, so got him. Let's wait for those backups to get here. I'm going to work your message on Twitter. I'll try and keep that in mind. Oh, got some guys over there. Elon, head off. Go ahead, get some archers. And... Alright, make that over here. What do you think you're doing? Get lost before someone gets hurt. Trusty VT for your Discord, Trusty Len for your Twitter. Cool. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Building complete.
Okay, get some archers going here. Oh, no, I don't need to send that off. Tracy, I do appreciate what you're talking about on here, but we are doing a live review. This isn't exactly a place to advertise for you right now. I'm sorry. Oh, and I am out of money. Well, that off. Okay, so I need more money to get money. All right. Your day is broke. We want to make money from the mine today. We should rehire workers. Yeah. Costs. I'm not upset. Just want to keep things at least a little bit on target here. And I know they're gonna go off on their own for a bit, but for the moment, let's try and avoid that. At least where we can. Midland. Okay, so keeping track of all this stuff is going to be interesting when we're working on all this. Okay, go wipe him out. Get those reinforcements going up. Okay, so that pops them. Those archers up there. It doesn't actually penalize you, it just means it takes a little bit longer to get something done. Alright. We'll definitely test your multitasking here, more than a regular RTS will. But it is... I am saying that this is an interesting set of mechanics to work with. Alright, let's go ahead and pop them. Yeah, no money. Okay, you're doing okay. Can't do anything else there. Well, okay, I guess I've just popped that already. Okay, now I can get this farm going. Yep, that is everyone. So let's go. Wait till he gets there and then make with the stomping. And pop.
Building complete.
Okay, so you can do the mining without anything. That was less of them. Well fought, Paul. Yeah, 94.67 accuracy, not bad. Okay, words per minute. That feels a bit low, but I think it's also due to the fact that I'm not constantly typing as well. Because I know I mean, tested for the job, my WPM's sitting up at like 70, 80 plus. I think I may have actually hit triple digits at one point. But for now,
The whole village of Glenford.
I try and do this in streaming while keeping track of chat. That's going to be a bit to work with.
Suddenly, a courier interrupted the celebration.
It's not bad, not bad.
An urgent message for Adalbert had arrived.
I must leave at once.
Mumbled Adalbert. Back at his laboratory, Adalbert gave Paul his final instructions.
Paul, you are not to meddle with any of my instruments while I am gone. Keep an eye on everything, and do
Yeah.
remember...
Wizard tells apprentice, do not touch anything.
Control toenail
Apprentice touches everything, and horrible things occur.
Without looking back.
Okay, so that's just the difficulty terrain that you completed it on. Alright. Glenford's in danger once more. Yay. Okay, and then so the challenge, attack a group of units from multiple sides. Alright, I can see how they intend that to happen here.
A few nights later, Rumpel, the leader of the bandits, returned, hungry for revenge.
Oh no.
Villagers were once more in desperate need of Paul's nimble fingers.
Rumpel's gang are attacking again. They must not capture Glenford. Okay, defend Glenford against Rumpel's gang and light all 3 beacons. Capture and light the beacons as fast as possible. And all 3 will signal to nearby provinces. We need help. Provide some cavalry for more support. Alright. Let's split the units. Typing Control K before giving a move command. Alright. Okay, so you get a single, you just split it in half, you go grab the full group. Alright. Oh, look at those fools. Do you think your little village could withstand Rumpel the Mighty? I'll show you who's boss around here. Let's go, boys. Alright, so we got some guys starting off over there. I mean, I thought that was cavalry units to charge enemies based on how fast they're moving. To Rumpel Russian idling units at waypoints. Each. Okay. Woman. Oh, I got that. Alright, so the question is, how am I supposed to light these things? So I said, oh, it looks like I have to just stay in there for a certain amount of time. Alright, alright. It's broken. Archers return to their posts on controlled waypoints. Alright, and that's what the beacons are for here. Hit him hard and push through. Glenford's beacons are lit. Hurry, they need A. As long as those 3 beacons remain lit, all available forces are to march for Glenford. Alright, so doing 2 things at once gets a little hairy. Alright, that gets rid of them both at the same time. Alright, now I want to keep that going here. Alright, bail out of that. Swoop in here. Alright, alright. Okay, so let's keep them going in order to keep the stuff coming up. Alright, swarm in from here. Okay, and then I split up with UI, O, and P for the actual unit types if I want to break that going. Titchy, yeah, let's warm up here. Can't let them capture my beacon. Alright, let's finish that fight off. So that group over there, I can't... if they're engaged, I can't actually do anything with them. Gotta wait till they hit the next point. Had it with such boys, send in the archers. Oh, no. Don't plan. Attack march both sides at once, draw them into melee. Ha, foolish. Oh, gee. I wasn't planning on doing that before, but I guess I will now. Alright, oh, some that there. Okay, so I want... Okay, so I do that to get them going here. Okay, that one soldier is really Well, clogging things up there. And that counts as 2 sides, right? Yep, gives them a flank debuff. We did it. That was the last of them. We should be safe for now. Ah, and that's how you get the unlocks, is by doing the challenge parts. Okay. Oh, and a special unlock here. Ah, special skirmish maps. Alright, so bonus rounds, basically. Well, let's see. First encounter with Rumple. Mary Carolyn calls for King Carl's help. Split up the units. Well, that's easy enough to do. Or Rumple's Rumble. Rumple enters my steeds. Deliver 30 gold crates to your village on the first day. Alright. Okay, so yes, you got village, you got build plot and a mine. Couple build plots here, there. That might be where they're spawning from. Have to see what some of these other markers mean. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's the mine. That's the type of unit that spawns there. And I didn't think there was a farm for that one. I mean, that's just how they run the AI's economy, based off of that one. Alright. They give you a lot of information if you can pick up on it. Which, I mean, I like that way of doing things. A few years earlier. Oh, one sec. And there we are. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something real fast. Oh. Because it has to be stuck over on the far side of that other screen. Tracy, thanks for that follow a bit back ago. Sorry about missing that. My king, this is scoundrel has been terrorizing Glenfort. Ooh, me? Now then. I'm hardly a scoundrel. I'm merely a concerned Mysterian checking up on my favorite village. I know this, Earl. Rumple, you and your ragtag group of bandits must leave Glenfort immediately. I'll do no such thing. Food here's wonderful. We're having a great time until you came along. So be it. Ready our forces, Ferdinand. At once, my king. Capture Rumple's village up there. Start by hiring workers to quickly generate income. I'll say it the right key. All right. Okay, so that's what that marker was on there. That's how many you can stack up and then have the workers go for. Okay. Get some cash going. Yes, mining minigame especially, that requires some focus. At least until you get it buffed all the way to the top here.
Building complete.
Yay, let's lower intensity stuff here. And I may have made a mistake.
Building complete.
Because now, I do not actually have anything that can send me up over to capture that other area to build at. Okay, so delete. Alright, cool. Alright, that was not the cavalry I thought it was. I think I gotta be careful what you're looking at.
Building complete.
Ah, this is archers. Archers are okay. Ah. And they do not just stand around waiting for you. Could split these units. Okay, before move command. Yes, I am aware of that. However, I kind of need them at the same spot because that's where the fight's happening. Ah, and I did not have enough people there. Ah, Rumples won again. Throw that crown of yours. Want to see how it fits. Alright. Well, considering I know what cost me at the time there. Alright. Get all this gold flowing. Yeah, let's get a couple more running here. Alright, nothing more I can do on that one. Till I get money come in. Drop off. There we go. Alright, get that farm ready. Okay. So, no, archers on their own can't do great. Knights, maybe, but they're... So, we'll go with actual, just regular footmen here. Once I can afford it.
Building complete.
All right, money flow in here. Let's go, let's go. All faster, you guys. This topped off.
Building complete.
And start training. Let's get one more guy here. Alright, send one off that way. Ah, just in time. Okay, I need to make sure to keep some guys building up over at home. Yes, again, I with the units, but I kind of need them where they are. Now, in this case, these guys off. Okay, so that's just going to be a fight in here. Yeah, he's lost. Got these guys coming up to cause trouble.
Building complete. Building complete.
Ah, damn. Okay. Okay, so they got a bit of an early lead there. Need to get more defense built up on that spot. Again, they are waiting. I am out of money at the moment. Alright. They're basically just keeping an eye on how strong I am. And of course, getting the ability to build up right next to me. Let's do. Okay, he's going up to explore. Okay. Pop you off here. Start a fight. Alright, and then that's where the archers come in and cause more problems for me. I may be losing this one already. Can't have them leave. Because now I'm going to get rushed in from my other side here. Does not take a lot of time to capture like that. Yeah, the archer's just straight out range. Mean. Okay, get more troops built up this way. Yeah, so Econ versus gotta split that. Okay, that chases him off, so at least it prevents the victory from topping off here. But it did slow down getting reinforcements. Now those archers can kill my guys over here. And if I run off, they just run back in. Yeah, I think this is... did not go fast enough is the problem. Oh, well. Yep. And there we go. No soldiers left. Alas. Got the bonus point towards the art there, at least. I think I'll save that skirmish for a bit on here. It does feel like they're kind of more come in after when you've got more experience on things. Now, I will admit, when it comes to strategy games, I do wind up going more the turtle route. I like to basically narrow down, build tall rather than wide. Which, unless you're in a game that really supports doing that, which this one doesn't appear to be, it can definitely lead to a loss, such as what's happened a couple times there. But, let's see how this one goes.
But Mayor Caroline had no doubt that the bandits would attack again. She knew she had to take the fight to them, if Glenford was to be safe once more.
Alright, Paul, this is it. Our spies confirm that Rumpel has retreated to his hideout in the southwest. Oh, imprisoned swordsman, so that's what the little cage icons were on the map. He hasn't noticed this yet. Fire the troops and capture them. Oh, one more thing. Rumpel took some of our soldiers captive. They'll surely lend their arms if freed. Alright, so... got a little bit of cash, so first I gotta start with that. I gotta have money for him to grab here. At least to go, even if you don't have anything stored just yet. Oh, I've noticed a glowing vial attached to the machine of yours. It seems to be somehow connected to the key labeled Alt. Cast spells, you need ink, which is gained over time. Okay. Typing a letter will reduce your ink by a small amount. Fair. Spell hold Alt and press its corresponding key. Ah, instant money. Now I gotta wonder, was that present over on the other one and I just hadn't seen it? Oh, that's a nasty one to spell, ukulele. Okay, those guys rolling. Hopefully that'll be enough. 4 basic unit types. So let's see what their rock, paper, scissors are for this one. Okay. So there's 4 types. For more detailed information, go to the glossary in the main menu. Alright, so infantry, increase health, deals charge damage. Okay, so spearmen are what you want for defense. Good bonus for cavalry, fast recruitment. Alright. Then when you're attacking, you want the swordsman, cavalry, and then have some archers for support. Alright. Where's the maximum number available for higher income? More money. Okay, so I've got attack force and then defense force.
Building complete. Building complete.
This spies in my forest? How dare they? Let's teach them a lesson they'll never forget. So you've got until you start recruiting soldiers. Or just until the end of the first day. So we'll have to see. Just coming this way, I'll try to throw everything it's got against us, but his rage makes him predictable. Use it to your advantage. Alright, top off my gold for the night. More gold that way. Alright, can't do any more mining here. Never got them coming up. I almost got my spearmen up. And now I'm out of money till the ink comes in. But here they come. Charge! I've definitely got numbers in this case. Okay, so get the little infantryman. Charge that archer, just to get him to stop blinking. And especially if I can hold that point. then I can help cut off a good chunk of the rest here. Capture this, that'll be a farm for me. Ah, but I stuck myself into a corner. Okay, I do slowly gain more. With each kill, it looks like. And because I can make gold from that, I don't have... I'm not soft locking myself entirely. Okay, and then he's got a secure point there. Back off. Yep, add money again because I got these guys coming up. Send you over to capture this one. Okay. Not sure how badly that showed up over there, but it was flickering all over on my side. Get them rolling, that'll help out. This replanted. I can't do anything with that yet. Do need to stock back up. Actually, I'll probably... Yeah, I'm going to lose that area over to the side there. I just abandoned that. No point trying to hold on to something I can't deal with on that front. I do want to hold the farm. Alright, I have to hold that one. I get some more defense over there. So much to balance. Okay, so I'm capped over on them. Got some more gold. Pop off here. It better not be that type of bulge. Alright, linger. I haven't seen directly on here, to be honest. Let's go stomp them, because if I can wipe out all the groups on the right side, then I don't have to worry. I just need to hold off, and then I'm good. And that may have been a mistake, sending them that way, but oh, whatever. Okay, so I capture it, then I get archers that help defend. Okay, this time, if I can actually just hold that directly. I think I've got that one coming in. Okay, secured, so I can just keep those guys planted there. Okay, got that back. Bunny, not Banui. Weird thing that they are. Let's send you down here. Nail them out, just so I can stop worrying about that. Finish this. See, this one I like a bit better, because now I can just go in, defeat in detail, and just lock things up. Alright, wait till they're there. Let's go flank them. Yep, that wasn't the way you're supposed to go. So I would like a bit more clarity in which path is which. Yeah. Alright, they're chewing their way through that. I still got the gold left over here. Alright, they're all hired. Alright, top you off. I'm actually probably far more gold than I actually need here. But there's always room for more, right? Start building up here. Oh, I still need to finish capturing those cages. I'll send you off to do that. I'll stop worrying about it.
Building complete.
Okay, then that topped off my regular soldiers, so we're good there. You're good. You pack. Only need one to go to warmer. And the rest of you to merge. Reinforce over here. Send you guys this way. Start getting me some more archers. And stock up here. You know, I could have sworn I was telling that to make... Alright. That's good. Sometimes I just don't remember what I was doing 30 seconds ago. I'm sure it's nothing. Okay, I got gold building up in the background over there. That pile keeps getting higher. Alright, I can do them there, because they can come in from a while. ways away. Not sure. Okay, he does own it.
Building complete. Building complete.
Yeah, I mean, the economy ones I've gotten a decent handle on here. Yep. Okay. Oh, I got the bonus. I didn't think I'd even sent anyone in over to their main home there, but maybe this was it. What was this one that just... Okay, that was just a swordsman barracks. All right. So I left him with a building that he could have used if he had income, but he didn't after I took out this area. That works.
Finally, Rumpel had been captured and Glenford was safe again.
Huzzah.
Before the people had time to celebrate,
Oh, of course things get worse.
reached the village. King Carl had unexpectedly
Oh, the king is dead.
and the
Long
people
live the
of
king.
area were plunged
I guess they better have a successor or things are about to get real bad. Ah, so then that goes over to Knoxford. But now that I know this, let's actually go check out Skirmish of Old. See if I can... Yeah. Ah, no magic, which is fair. Because it's not technically the typewriter. It's just a few years before he discovered it, so of course he wouldn't have magic. Okay, still coming back with money here. Alright, so there's still a slow gain no matter what. So you never get fully soft locked. That's nice. It's just painfully slow and isn't enough to actually win you anything. It just means that you're not hopeless. Yeah, I miss some bin and moose by Get Girls. No complaints. Alright, so if I cap out... Eesh, that's an annoying one. So if I cap out my economy early here, if I don't get outproduced. One, two. Yes, that's all 8 that I can get out of this. Ah, and thank you, Saribot, for taking care of that. Okay, so I want spearmen, and I want to just crank them out. Because I gotta get my defense going first before I worry about anything else here. Well, economy, then defense.
building complete.
Okay, and that's nightfall. So, cap that out for the day shift. Okay, and they're starting. So, I have to let them take it for the moment. And I just have to outproduce them. Yes, I could split them. Okay, so they're starting that fight. Okay, they're outnumbered, so let's kick everyone over into there. We've got enough money to keep producing. Okay, I hope they can win 2-1. Okay, 3-1 especially. I sent those guys to grab that spot and secure it. Alright. Day crew. Okay, send you off to assault here. Boom, boom. I remember to replant after I finish harvesting. Okay, stomp them. A little faster, please. Okay, then one out to scout. And let's go make this one be my foot soldiers. Unless I can see more of the map.
Building complete.
And you notice that the more that happens, the lower the typing accuracy gets. Okay, let's split you. Take you to there. Okay, that's probably not gonna be enough. Alright, control you. Kick you guys over that way. We'll keep the defenders here. Yeah, sneaky little chicken. Ah, got flanked in. Alright, so I can harass them a bit, but I'm still pinned. Alright, get these guys over here, because they're about to come. Got the nasty surprise coming in. And I'm about to lose my main point because I sent too many people. Okay, finish that fight up. Quickly, if you please. Faster, faster, faster. A little closer. Okay, at least stop the counter. Which means I may lose that outpost on the side. Okay, let's send you down to clear out my mines and let's re-secure that. Alright, we have this fight going here. Okay, I finished capturing up on that. We got more guys coming in. Yeah. Sending everyone out there, that was definitely a mistake. We got money coming in at least, but... Okay, I only need one guy. Go to gated. Okay, 8 workers, so I've got all of them set. Secured. And my dudes get flanked.
More gold crates.
Can't really do much else over on that front, so I just gotta get my gold running. Okay, so grabbing that fight. Okay, I do not have the dudes to secure over here. Probably... Alright, let's just bring them back. Alright, so I'm gonna get flanked again, but... I still have all my people here. A number that is dropping a little more rapidly than I'm happy with. Hey, Smerg, welcome in. That thing's going for you over there. Okay, that's not workers, that's just total troops count that it's giving me. And here comes another flank. Judging by that last one, this may actually be enough for them to hammer my guys out. Especially with the reinforcements rolling in. Okay, so it's doing better, but I believe yeah, the critical one is when I sent everyone over out from my main section to raids down to the east. Now I am just getting swarmed here. Because he hasn't captured that one over to my northwest, but he's definitely got to have production going. I mean, my gold's doing great. So actually, given that, what I can do after this harvest, start making more troops here. Because I can sure as heck afford them. By making my breakout force over by the mine.
Building complete.
Yeah. I'll get that going. Because as far as the AI knows, it shouldn't be able to tell the horses that I'm building up. It just knows I'm churtling up with my spearmen inside there. Okay, finally got that gun. Alright, swooping guys. Alright, storm in, capture, and then just have these guys be my fast raiding force. Okay, yeah, so take out the defenders. Start capturing it at least. Get it out of his control. That is no. Spearman, get back to where that you were. Okay, slowly building this one up. Okay, start getting me these guys. Okay, storm in. Get them before you get flanked. Swoop back. Catch these guys from behind. Well, spearmen anchor them. There we go. It's nice being on this side of it. Get all my knights back going here. Chase him out. Recapture it. That was only supposed to be half of you, but okay. Alright, start harvesting. Okay, that's secured, so let's go. You guys just swoop on in. Okay, here I'll put up a farm. You and actually secure that spot. Put you guys up this way. Okay.
Building complete.
I believe I am doing decent.
Building complete.
I need to get some more money flowing. Kick them over. Okay, then there's his mine. Okay, so if I can go, let's push them over and secure unique.
More gold crates needed.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just hold on a bit. We're all going home for the night anyway. Okay, and all his defenders are down here, so let's just go ahead and charge. This shouldn't mess up with him a bit. Yeah, where's your guys' plan, huh? Gotta send some people back north. My sake, left buttock, Carl. You know you're a mess of killjoy, right? Go back to the woods, boys. We'll be back. Just you wait. Ha! Got it. Alright. Yeah, so having a better feel for the mechanics and the optimal starting route helps a lot. So knowing the unit types, realizing that, yeah, get up to 8 workers ASAP. And don't be afraid to cycle out your economy buildings for soldiers when you need them. Alright. And art style for all this? I mean, I do... It definitely works well for what it is here. I like the feel. It's coherent. It's all And it's consistent as well, which is also important. And as much as stuff keeps happening on there, because again, this, you may have noticed, this game requires a lot of multitasking to be able to keep up with. But everything still stands out well enough. So you don't need a lot of complex detail. In fact, I would argue that you don't want a lot of complex detail in your graphics with as much as you're trying to track on screen at once. You need to be able to just glance, get it, move on. Alright. Trader out to Medocia is being raided by the barbaric Nordmen. Okay. Kind of the cliche, but to be fair, the Norse did do a whole lot of raiding. They did a lot more than just that, but that is... Unfortunately, that is a major part of their legacy.
While Paul was busy following Adalbert's instructions, someone knocked at the door.
Greetings. I am Roderick, Laird of Knoxford. Paul, I've heard great things about you.
And
Single-handedly
going after the Scottish, I think they did a... Well,
Glenford.
I don't know. That one I'm not going to say anything on because I'm not confident on the history on that front.
Shook us all to the core. The kingdom is in desperate need of someone with your outstanding talent. Surely there is nothing more important than alleviating the pain of the people of Minsteria.
All right, laddie, come with me.
Paul followed Roderick to his carriage. He wanted to help.
Yeah,
During their
feels like Roderick's taking advantage here.
out the kingdom's woes for Paul.
But
Minsteria was in great
if nothing else, you got to keep the kingdom intact if you want to profit off it.
were invading the northern shore of the kingdom and attacking Knoxford's trade routes.
Our people are starving.
Of course, that may just be my anti-royal bias kicking in.
Minsteria needs you. The people need you.
And why would I have such a bias? Well, go back. My ancestors were traveling folks who, generally speaking, seating nobility don't get along well with. I suspect some of that may have come down the line. And the other chunk is just general class warfare, which, hey, that's loads and loads of fun. Yay. Alright. Escort 10 trade carts to Medocia, lose less than 5 trade carts. Your van is on its way. It's been a long time since the last one made it all the way to Medocia. Make no mistake, Nordman raiders are planning their next ambush as we speak. Make sure that at least 10 trade carts reach Medocia while losing less than 5. Here, boy, we could take a detour and sell our wares at the upcoming trade posts. First one's over here. But I'll have to be quick about it. Grab the goods from my cart as we pass through. No time to stop. Ah. Signposts set the route for the caravan. Okay. And loop through here. Ah, that's how I do it. Okay, so we got some guys coming in from here. And guys coming up from there. Go. Okay, so that's the caravan. All right, so I've got a lot of stuff to track going through all this. Ew. All right, we got dudes on the right. Swoop down that way. Yeah, I keep missing the control and the shift over there. Yeah, so as long as I get a decent route in, basically sends them away from the raiders primarily here. Get some more guys up inside there too. Okay, this is getting a little over what I'm able to keep track of here. Any more money? Okay, send them out and then back in. Yeah, are the archers enough? Oh, let's... Okay, they were. But I need to keep replacing them. Alright, charge them in. Regards, you want people of Oxford to go hungry? Engage in armed combat. Don't touch the carts if they're busy fighting. Yeah, so I'm gathered. Looks like I've got troops is all the way back here. Send them up there. If I secure that one, it does have a point I can use. Alright, they're coming in, so I can defend here. Alright, and that's actually... I can use that. I can actually defend up there as well. Because they do have towers here. Let's take that over. Let's get these guys moving. Yeah, because I need to cut off over here. Oh. Get the horse to go on ahead. Rather quickly, please. Okay, that can hold them there. Okay, I think this is working here. Okay, yeah, it's caravan coming in. Doing okay, doing okay. Of course, I say that, and that just means that we're bound to be getting a massive assault anytime now. Okay, one swordsman, no problem. Two swordsmen. Fast response. Would stand to be faster. Okay, trade caravan. All right, this is the last one coming through. Might go in there. Though not as great as it could have been, but I do believe I'm going to win this. I see no one to just... As long as nobody swoops in with like a horde of cavalry along my back route. Yeah, not cavalry there, at least. Nope, nope. I want you guys going up. Okay, so they got swept. But all I have to do is hold out a little longer, and I got it. Don't need to worry about the back ones now, so I can move. Oh, no, I can't, because we've still got a caravan coming in. If they get hit, that'll end it. Okay, we're good on that. Good defending here. All right. So they are getting a bit more hectic. Well, there we go. Aha, you did it, Paul. A tidy profit. Norman will think twice before attacking my trade routes again. Oh, your trade routes specifically. Oh, whatever. Get more art out of it. Alright, and... You know, I was kind of thinking going just about 2 hours or so for the live reviews here. And I think that's a decent taste of it. And anyone who thought this looked interesting, again, this is over in the Epic Game Store. It's free until next Thursday. Then, of course, next Thursday, we'll get a different free game coming up, and so long as that one's not awful, like, unfortunately, the other free game that was coming out for today, I had a gut feeling on it. Checked it over on Steam. Generated AI art. Not for everything, they say, just for some of the assets, and I can understand why, given that they say it's a small team. They say that, alright, the game design itself is all theirs. But even if it's okay, you're a small team, you don't have a lot of artists, you don't have a lot of money or time, then you have to simplify your art style. And Gen AI, it is unfortunately, it's been poisoned at this point. And that's an entire thing where there's plenty to talk about over on Blue Sky on that front. I won't get more into that here right now. Especially because I am looking to... Well, there's a thing happening in a couple minutes I kind of want to get over to. But again, first look at the game, I'd say, especially for the low price of free, it's worth grabbing. Go ahead, ping me on Blue Sky, ping me on the YouTube VOD when that goes up. Let me know if you want to see more of a full playthrough on this, and I'll add it to the queue. If not, I think I might play it in my off time on there when I'm in the mood for it. Not a relaxing game. Only do it when you got energy from the feel of this. But worth grabbing. So, I am and continue to be Xavier Azure. Have a great evening, folks. And I will see who I can find for us to raid out to. Well, that's a nice cat. Let's see if I can get you over to Neko Boy Blue. Make sure I'm spelling his name right. Yep, all one word. He's doing Cosmeteer. It's pretty fun, or at least it looks pretty fun. I've got it on my wish list here. I'll get a look at it at some point here. Have a good night, everyone.